Today is the day. We are leaving this resort and we're leaving Mexico and we're going from luxury to real life really quickly. This isn't even all of our boarding passes. It's gonna be a long day.
Gracias. Okay. Okay, today starts a very long travel day with many hurdles to overcome. The first of which is how to ship this drone back to the US. Probably should have packaged it in something that didn't look like, you know. Huh, that was easier than expected with the lithium batteries. We'll have to see if it makes it. Now we have less than 2 hours till our flight takes off.
How is
good.
it?
It's going home.
Yay! Gotta hurry. The next obstacle is getting our 2 heavy liquid-filled carry-ons through security and onto the plane.
Or liquid-filled heavy carry-on through security.
Just mine. We can't check them this time. Remember the plan. All of mine are 100 milliliters. There's just a lot of them. Gotta get out of here before they come find me. I got through with all my liquids, I'm so happy. Now we're going to the lounge to celebrate. Okay, we're in, everything's fine, and today we're flying to Jordan.
Which is why we had to ship the drone back. I'd read that if we tried to take it into the country, there was a 99% chance that it would get confiscated.
So the drone went home today, but we still have a huge travel day ahead of us.
So we're actually flying to Jordan on 2 separate tickets. Like, this is the big problem. We have one ticket that gets us from here to San Jose, Costa Rica, and then another ticket that gets us from San Jose, Costa Rica to Jordan. And those 2 tickets have less than a 1 hour connection time between the 2.
So we're probably gonna miss that flight.
Literally, when our first flight is landing, our other flight's already boarding.
So we've decided to carry on our bags to maybe make it.
That was the only way that we could possibly maybe make this connection.
But the problem is, you're probably thinking, you travel with carry-on suitcases, like why is it such a big deal? But we never actually carry on our carry-on suitcases. When we first started traveling, when it was like a short-term thing, we always carried on our bags instead of checking them. But now it's like our life. And so I just decided one day, I'm gonna carry the liquids that I wanna carry and my bag's gonna be as heavy as I know. And so we haven't carried on in forever until today. So I had to do a major liquids purge this morning. It was really sad, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I think we're gonna make it.
I'm giving us like a 50% chance of making this connection. Normally I'm pretty optimistic, but like everything has to go perfectly for us to get on the flight to Jordan.
It's gonna be an adventure. We're already boarding, but I really want some more coffee.
Don't know what you mean.
Lieutenant passengers in group number 4 to board this time.
Here we go. Our first of 4 flights. Hopefully this
De estar colocado en los compartimentos superiores o debajo del asiento.
We are ready for takeoff.
This is why we don't carry our bags on the airplane. Okay, we made it to Panama, and I already almost left my bag in the overhead bin. I think this is a cheese sandwich. Not the best lounge food we've ever had, but probably better than the Hot Pocket that we had on the plane. Healthy carrots, though. And now we're about to board a short flight to Costa Rica. This is where things could get interesting.
We have 1 hour from the time our wheels land to the time our next flight's wheels take off. And we're in the 9th row, so there's a chance that we can run off the plane with our giant bags and make our next flight.
As long as like there's no transfer security or anything, I feel good about it. But if anything goes wrong, like if there's a delay, if our plane takes a long time to taxi,
I'm really nervous. nervous. I really hope for our sake that this video doesn't get very interesting, but there's a chance that it will.
I think like my armpits are starting to sweat a little bit already.
Yeah, it's also super hot here.
Automáticamente normally. Oxygen will flow the plastic bag may not inflate. Put your mask on first before shifting others.
We're not gonna make it. We're gonna break. We're not gonna make it. We're gonna break. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Break. Make a run to the back to get our stuff.
Okay, so we just landed in Costa Rica. The problem is we were like one of the last ones to board the plane, and so our bags are all the way back in row 20. We are currently in row 9, so the plan is for Kira to run back, grab our bags. I'm gonna be in charge of our backpacks, find our gate, hold the plane until she can get there. Please don't have additional security for transferring passengers. Good luck, Kira. She's still on the plane. It's looking pretty hopeless.
It's a good thing I wore my running clothes, because I just ran for a really long time.
Our gate closes in 10 minutes, and there is security.
We made it. The plane is still here. They haven't closed the gate. I can't believe we made it. Early. It was much earlier than we're normally at our gate. Yes.
Let's go to a lounge.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there was a 1 hour time change. We have plenty of time.
However, we would have been 4 minutes late.
Like 4 minutes after gate closing time. So like there's still a chance maybe they would have held the plane for us, but
If you wouldn't have waited on me at the bottom of the steps, you could have caught it and saved it, I think. But yeah, we have plenty of time.
oh, I just can't believe this. It did not say it on the ticket. Like the ticket gave us no transfer time. Can't believe this ended up this way.
We're going to Jordan.
We're going to Jordan today.
Honestly, I'm glad it worked out this way because if we would have known there was a time change, I think we would have ended up just checking our bags because we wouldn't have thought about it. And then I think we really would have missed our flight.
We somehow still managed to almost not get on the plane. The lady that was like checking our tickets, I think was having a bad day and was determined not to let us on the flight.
She was very rude, and it really upset.
So she was saying that we needed a ticket, like a plane ticket proving that we were gonna leave Jordan within 30 days, which I'm pretty sure is not true according to the US website, but even if it is, she was making us book a ticket back to the US. There's no country in the world that requires you to book a ticket back to your home country. That just doesn't exist.
Even if she was wrong, it's the way she handled the situation. Like, we were being very kind and very nice and accepting of what she was telling us, and we were doing what she said, but she was doing it in the worst way. And I don't want to be that girl that is complaining about her airport experience because everybody has their story and it gets really annoying. I'm just...
Her attitude made Kara very unhappy.
Yes!
No gracias.
But we are on the flight and we feel like this is a good lesson to share with others who might have the same experience.
So if you ever get into this situation, all you have to do is book a flight on Orbit on a US carrier and they make it super easy to cancel for free within 24 hours. So now in 2 weeks, we have a flight booked to New York, which we will cancel as soon as we land in Jordan. This has been quite the day.
Hopefully this TV has the movie that we watched on the last flight because it was so good. We didn't get to finish it. We also have outlets and USBs.
It's a good plan.
It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, all that matters now is that we're going to Jordan.
We're going to Jordan.
Actually, we're going to Madrid.
Yeah.
And then to Jordan. So like 10 hours to Madrid and then 5 more hours to Jordan.
I'm really excited and hungry. We've pretty much just smacked all day.
That's because we've just been like either sitting on a plane or running to the next plane.
I think it's 6:25.
Our bodies think it's 6:35.
6:35 p.m.
How did you get 6:20 out of this? 6:35.
your local time is 10:15 a.m. Thank you for flying with Iberia. We hope to see you soon again. Thank you and goodbye.
Made it to Madrid. This is the first time I've been able to see my breath in so long. Whew. Our bodies think it's 5 a.m. It's 11.
One of the best looking lounges we've ever been on. We've been traveling for about 22 hours now. Barely slept on that flight. I feel like a zombie right now. And I was thinking we were gonna come straight into the lounge. I was gonna find a place to nap until our next flight. But they have the best snacks in here. I'm very happy. And they had really strong coffee.
It's water.
We just have one more flight until we get to Jordan. We can do this. I feel surprisingly awake for like 2 hours of sleep. Lots of coffee. Just being on this plane already has me so excited to be back in the Middle East. Like the way it looks and the ladies' dresses, the Arabic language on my ticket. It's so beautiful.
Hey, you just get over and get out of my space.
Do we have an extra seat? Yes! Oh, bye!
Dear guests, may I have your attention please with Mr. Munter, for one of the cabin crew. Thank you. I'm allowed to come on the projects.
27 hours later, we have arrived in our 87th country of Jordan.
Only been 27 hours.
I think we're both slightly delirious at the moment.
So much longer than
I
that.
feel like a zombie.
I think it's definitely been longer than that.
Okay, we got our visa on arrival and now we're standing in front of the airport just waiting on our Uber. And that's the last step. This travel day will finally be done.
Yay! Somebody already sent me a message on Instagram about the best place to get falafel and hummus.
I cannot wait to eat all the food here.
I feel surprisingly good.
Yeah?
Sleeping like every other hour for the last 27 hours.
Our bodies do think it's 2:30 in the afternoon right now, which probably
Really?
helps.
In the afternoon?
That's
I'm
one of the
so
things
confused.
that I like to do on travel days is just leave my watch on whatever time that we were on. So I know what time my body's clock is on, and then like the next day I'll reset it to the actual time there.
You should talk about the drone.
So I could have made it into the country with my drone. They didn't make me stick my backpack, which is where I always carry the drone, through the x-ray machine. So I could have gotten it in, but I think I'm so glad that I don't have it because we have several other Middle Eastern countries that we're gonna be visiting.
And it could have been a random thing.
Yeah.
I bet some people
I'm not
have to
saying
put all
I'm
their
not
stuff.
saying bring your drone to Jordan,
Yeah.
but we could have gotten it in. I don't know that we could have like gotten away with flying it anywhere, but we could have gotten it in. Okay.
Now we wait for our Uber.
Yeah, it gave us one that was like 15 minutes away. It is cheaper than a taxi. And honestly, I'd pay more for Uber.
I love
The
Uber.
ease of putting in your address, not having to worry if the person's gonna scam you or not.
And they know where to go because it's in their maps.
You don't have to try to communicate it.
Oh, it's cold here.
Much colder than Mexico.
Surprise. I mean, it's not a surprise to us. We knew it was going to be cold.
But before we started doing research, I thought Jordan was the desert and it was always warm. And it's not.
It's winter.
It's like 40 degrees.
So I'll be wearing the same 3 warm outfits that I have.
This talking part is doubling the length of our video. I have to split this one into 2.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
We're here.
We're on a dark street in Jordan. We think we're close to our Airbnb, but we don't know where it is.
There's nothing.
There's nobody.
It's so quiet. I literally don't hear a single noise right now. I just heard a dog bark.
There's a cat. Hey, there she is.
We found it. It's gonna be an adventure.
Got it.
Average lounge. Above average company.
That's too corny. That's not going to the video. we are currently in Rome. What are you doing still here? Ready?